Judge Gorsuch has outstanding legal skills, a brilliant mind, tremendous discipline, and has earned bipartisan support.
What was it like when you found out that Judge Gorsuch was nominated to the Supreme Court?
It was an amazing and surreal moment, because here was this man that, had known for 10 years, just the most sort of respectful possible. I had an enormous amount of respect for him as a jurist, as a person. I can't think of anyone else who would be better fit for the court.
Janie Nitze has a career that many young law students could only dream about. After graduating in 2008 from Harvard Law with honors, she went on to serve for a little-known judge at the time in Denver, Colorado, named Neil Gorsuch. Do you think it's fair the way that some on the left have characterized Judge Gorsuch as religiously motivated, as sort of an extremist on the Supreme Court?
Judge Gorsuch may act like a neutral, calm judge, but his record and his career clearly show he harbors a right-wing, pro-corporate, special interest agenda.
I could not disagree more with those characterizations, because again, I think that if one actually took the time to sit down and read his body of work, one would see that he really does approach each case the same, and whether it's statutory case, constitutional case, he's just trying to get to the right answer, and I don't at all think that there's any sort of bias or policies that affect his decision making.
I pledge that if I am confirmed, I will do all my powers permit to be a faithful servant of the Constitution and laws of this great country.
In addition to this, you've also worked under the Obama administration. I guess you kind of give us hope that the courts aren't as politically motivated as it might seem.
I think, and in particular with him, I just think that's right, that I really think that he really lives his belief that it is a place of the elected branches to do politics and not of the judiciary.
What lasting impact do you think Judge Gorsuch has had both on your career and your personal life?
Yeah, well, first of all, he introduced me to my husband, so there's that.
We're gonna have to hear that story.
My husband had clerked on the 10th Circuit as well, and he had befriended Judge Gorsuch, and so it was through that experience that I met my husband, and so that has been wonderful. But in terms of the career, he really is the first person I call for career advice, and the first answer he always gives me is, what can I do to help? I can't actually overstate the impact he's had on my career. Also just have to note that I benefited greatly from the fact that he really was the one pushing me to apply for a clerkship on the Supreme Court, which I thought was sort of not ever a possibility. And so I'm, doubly grateful for him for that as well.
I respect, too, the fact that in our legal order, it is for Congress and not the courts to write new laws. It is the role of judges to apply, not alter the work of the people's representatives.
Sometimes you get the sense that the country is just missing a soul in a way, and it's more and more politicized, the judiciary is more and more politicized, and I think he is someone with an incredible deep well of integrity. He just cares deeply about other people, and it just comes through in all of his interactions with everyone. Each case, be it high profile, low profile, each case he approaches with a great deal of care.